Welcome back, viewers. We are here in Kakariko Village at nighttime, like I said. Y'all should really listen to what I say in the previous videos, viewers, because I make good on my promises. Yeah, dumbasses. Anyways, the reason why we want it to be nighttime, we're going to the graveyard not to get the Song of Passing, mainly because I really don't view the Song of Passing too terribly useful beyond a few key spots. So I'll just be back here later to get it, maybe. But in the graveyard, if you come here during the day, there will be a snot-nosed kid who will not allow you to move tombstones, saying, "Hey, don't blah 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 blah." But at night, Dompey's walking around, and he has no problems whatsoever with you moving tombstones. So just come up to the first one that you see with flowers on it, and jump on in.
Try and jump on. Maybe.
God damn it, get in there! It's like trying to put something into the hole.
That's what she said. That's what she said.
Anyways, for coming all the way over here at nighttime, we pick up the Hylian Shield. Which, of course, is a better version of our current shield. So let's go on and equip it. And I should probably get my Deku Sticks at the ready.
Yeah. Oh, offense would probably be good.
Ooh, I just thought of something.
What?
I'm gonna have to go to the Lost Woods.
Oh
to
yeah,
get
crap.
Serious song.
Oh yeah, we do need that, don't we?
This may be problematic. We will see.
Can we redo the glitch though? Is that possible?
The glitch is redoable, but I prefer to not have to redo it. Hopefully, it's only the transition between the Lost Woods and Kukiri Forest that causes the game to crash. So I can potentially go to the transition between the Lost Woods and the area where Saria is, and the Lost Woods and the Goron Village without having the game crash.
Yeah.
If it doesn't crash, then we'll be good. If it does, then I'm gonna, one, be very fucking pissed, but two, I'm gonna have to probably call the recording set for the day, and hotlikeapuma will be all depressed because he couldn't record as long as I stated he could initially do. I already have a proper shield. Shut the fuck up, asshole.
Dude, worst case scenario, I'm gonna go game up, or not game up, I'm gonna watch up some Total Drama, because nostalgia.
I haven't watched that since the first season and found it so boring that I stopped.
Actually, that show, like, I don't know, that was my favorite thing for, like, 8-year-old me. And I just kind of, like, got bored this summer, so I just kind of watched some old school cartoons, like Clone High, freaking, like, some SpongeBob and stuff, and, like, Total Drama.
But then again, you're talking to a guy who fondly remembers the days of yore. The ones with Tsunami actually in the freaking Cartoon Network schedule.
Yeah. I was gonna say, true that, you are, like, twice as old as me.
Gotta love being 22.
Oh, yeah. Scratch that, like, 7 years older than me. But, friggin', yeah, I don't know. I love that show. And they made a new season, so I've just been kind of watching that up, and I don't know. It's decent. Doesn't live up to the first three, but it's still decent. It gets nostalgia flowing.
Now, a quick thing that I should note, viewers, the game does have a bit of a glitch. If you get out of the Kukiri Forest without the sword, anything that you would be using the B button for, the fishing rod, mini games with the slingshot, they will be permanently inaccessible because you cannot use the B button unless you have picked up the Kukiri sword. So that's a little something that I should probably note there. I hear a cow. Moo.
Moo, moo, moo.
I don't know why, but for some reason I get the urge to sing certain things.
Yeah, I know those feels.
Like, just randomly while I'm sitting around in my room playing a game, just all of a sudden, oh, I gotta pee. Alright, so we've made it in here, which not all that hard to do, but the main problem here being we now need the Saria song after talking to this guy. So, this is gonna be a little bit annoying. I'm gonna put a save state before going into the Lost Woods and see if I can use the exit to the Goron village without it freezing. Or crashing, I should say. By the way, your digger stick. Look at it. It did not work. Useful. So there is a way to get it work. This is another reason why. I think in the original version of the game, I remember being able to smack it with a Deku stick and it just lighting it immediately. But apparently not in this version of the game.
Crap.
But, as everybody already knows, fire is the cure-all.
True that. Got a problem? Right step on time. Proven fact. Cures every problem.
Light it. There we go. Now, you can keep Deku sticks as long as you put it away before it
burns out.
Yeah. So you can get an infinite amount, you can have an infinite use Deku stick as long as you put the Deku stick away before it burns out, which is, of course, nice, because being that this is certainly a sortless run, the more Deku sticks you have, the better off you're gonna be. And I'm gonna need to light those. Run!
Jesus!
I did not really... I heard some people like the Forrest Gump movie, but I've just never liked it. My, Digger stick almost burned out there.
Let's go.
But yeah, I've never really liked I've never liked Forrest Gump. I just don't know why. It's annoyed me. That's about it. I'm gonna make a save state here and see if I could just enter. And let's see if it freezes. No, it doesn't! Nice!
Success!
Da 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 da! Oh god damn it! Ugh. I am going to murder you, your family, your children, and the squirrel that shits in your front yard.
Dude, leave the squirrel out of this.
I am a rather vicious person when it comes to people who annoy me. Sorry to any Bosnians listening to this at the moment, but the most annoying person, and I do not have any... No, I don't want to hear this again. I do not have anything against Bosnians. In fact, a few of my friends were actually Bosnians. They were pretty cool people. A little on the odd side, but pretty cool. I don't mind odd, considering how odd I am in social situations. But the most annoying person I have ever known was a Bosnian guy named... Amir, I think it was. The Bosnian kid was... You'd think it would be common sense to not annoy the person in woodshop who is currently handling a very sharp object that could easily cut through bone.
What?
Yeah, in woodshop, the kid would constantly come up to me while I'm handling a hacksaw to cut down a piece of wood or something. And you'd think it would be common knowledge to not annoy the person who is currently handling what is basically a deadly weapon.
Nope.
I punched him in the face one day, just to get him to stop annoying me.
That's how you handle people like that.
Exactly.
Honestly. Yeah. We're freaking, it happened to me all the time in my woodshop class. There was just like 3 people who would come up to you every time you cut, and they're just like, hey, I know you're doing something that can cut off your hand, but, let's talk about, like, parties or something. Like, no, shut up.
And of course, it's like I said, I really have nothing against Bosnians. I have beefs against people who annoy me. By the way, there's a bit of a glitch that you can do with the rolling that I'm sure everyone knows already. Rolling gives you invincibility frames, so if you roll into an attack, you won't take damage. So that's a decent way to avoid damage. Really? I would have never guessed. What's funny is if you're playing this with a Game Shark in or Action Replay or something, and you put on the press L to hover, you can float upwards and get into the forest temple before you're an adult. And you can actually almost complete it before you're an adult as well. The reason why I say almost is because you do need the bow and arrow to complete it. But you can still fight, you can still try and fight some of the Poe sisters before before you finish the area. I find it funny anyways to get in there as youngling.
I've actually never tried that. I think I might have to do it next time I play this game. For the lulz.
If nothing else for the entertainment factor.
Yeah.
And then back to the BB.
That's kind of why I play games. Like, I don't know. Some people gotta be super serious with it. I just thoroughly enjoy messing around. Like, if I'm gonna play a game, I'm gonna play it to have fun. Which is why half of the time I play this game is just spent, like, pissing off that, like, tree helicopter monster at the start.
The P-Hat.
Yeah.
There was one person on Steam who bought me the Fallout 3 Game of the Year edition, and I already told her that I had it on the Xbox. Had all the downloads, all that fun stuff, so I didn't need it. She bought it for me anyways, and immediately proceeded to get pissed when I started using cheats to get myself out of the vault while I was still like 3 years old and became a 3-year-old Asian with a pink hairpin mass murderer. I found it absolutely hilarious. She, on the other hand, got so pissed that she actually unfriended me on Steam.
Wow.
Like, seriously, I beat this game 20 times over, have all the achievements on the Xbox version. I should be entitled to do whatever I want with the PC version.
Yeah.
No, I don't want to hear this shit again. You need to learn to shut the fuck up, Mr. Owl. I have a giant stick for you. You will become Jeff Dunham's new puppet if you don't shut up.
No hate, Jeff Dunham. Love you, bro. Oh. But freaking, yeah, I don't even know. I feel like video games nowadays just kind of put in crappy characters they know everyone will hate. Just for that factor.
Now, you do want to be kind of careful when getting out of here, just because you don't want to end back into the Kukiri Forest. Just because if you go back in there, sure, you'll have to come back. You can just go back through the Lost Woods and get back to the Goron City like this, but still, it's annoying to get through the Kukiri, to get ported back to the Kukiri Forest, and especially in this case, where if I get ported back to the Kukiri Forest, the game crashes, it'd be super annoying for me. There we go. Oops. I can't play things right. Now, for those who haven't actually watched my Majora's Mask Reverse Boss Run 3 Health Let's Play, the Song of Healing is actually my personal favorite song in the Zelda series. I don't know, I've always just liked it. But then again, this is coming from the same man who, after getting the Majora's Mask and refusing to return it, getting unable to get through any of the dungeon's puzzles, except for the water temples, and getting through that didn't really help, because as anyone who knows the water temple pretty damn well, y'all know George is a major pain in the fucking ass. Hate that fish so much.
I don't know, the water temple was like my bane. It was the bane of my existence, pretty much.
I actually liked the water temples in Zelda series. I know, pure blasphemy here, but I actually do like the designs in the water temples. For the most part. There are some areas that it's just like, why? But for the most part, I actually do like the water temple designs.
I just hated carrying the princess, like...
Oh, you're talking about Jabu Jabu's belly.
Yeah, I consider that part of the water temple.
Yeah, that one I can understand, considering it is pretty much a water temple. You gotta go through water, or what I like to imagine, Lord Jabu Jabu's stomach acid. That, for some reason, is so unlethal that it couldn't hurt a fly. Shut up, Navi. By the way, if you glitch outside of the Kukiri Forest, until you beat the Dedongo Caverns, Navi will permanently keep telling you to go to the Great Deku Tree. As far as the game is concerned, you're still in the Kukiri Forest. That should be about right. Or not. Fail. Yeah, this part I find a little annoying, but that's mainly because I've kind of been bad at tossing bombs. Yes, I took out the sign!
Achievement unlocked.
Achievement unlocked. Did something worthless. Now,
they should. I really think they should do that. Start porting old games with like.
There's a reason why I did that. Because now I got this heart piece early. For no apparent reason.
YOLO. YOLO.
Achievement! Forgetting achievement! Got a heart piece before you were supposed to. Alright, so we've made it into the Dedongo Caverns. I will go on and take a brief pause break here, viewers, and we'll take care of these caverns very soon.